Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Nay. Before we get started, I just want to remind you guys to go ahead and press that subscribe button so you guys get notified whenever I drop a new video. And pretty much right now what I'm doing is I'm going on like a mini road trip. I'm going to visit my dad. He lives about 2 hours away. And yeah, he told me he was like putting some food on the grill to come by. So that's what I'm going to do. I talk to my dad pretty much every day or every other day, but I haven't seen him in a really long time. So I was like, okay, why not? But yeah, so I had already like filled my tank up yesterday because I knew I was gonna be going down to see him. But what I did not check was my oil, y'all, and this car has a oil leak. So I had to stop at AutoZone to put some oil in my car. And I really hope that I don't even want to say all the ladies, like everybody in general, even if you have like a newer car, like ask questions, make sure you know how to put at least to even check your oil. Like make sure you guys know that. But I will say with this car having an oil leak, I've learned some things about my car which I would have never even shown any interest in before. But yeah, I always keep some oil in my car, but I had actually ran out, so then I had to go to AutoZone, put some oil in there, especially since I'm gonna be driving 2 hours there and 2 hours back. So I want to make sure that I'm keeping up with the levels, making sure everything is good, so I don't want to be caught on the side of the road, y'all. So yeah, I'm getting ready to hop on the road now so we can get started. I should be there maybe about 3:30, so we'll see what's up.
Joey must have did that now. So Manly just hit the trash can. Junior,
Chester.
take it home with you.
He is so big. Chester, come here. Come here. You okay?
Yeah, he okay.
He's so big it looked like it hurt. What's that boy? What's that boy?
Like he hurt.
Huh?
Yeah, he hurt all right.
Yeah, he's so big it looked like it hurt.
My daughter came down here. You know how often it is hard to get her down here?
Last time we seen it was when?
I'm telling you. Couple years. And then I called her this morning, told her not to come because it was cloudy, it was gonna rain. Then I called her back and said, well, if you want to come on, because it might not rain. And it didn't rain. Look at that.
I wanted to check back in with you guys because I know yesterday after I got back from my dad's, I didn't film. So let me start there. I've had such a busy morning, y'all. Okay, so yesterday was great. I had a good time. It was good seeing my dad, seeing my siblings on that side. You know, it was cool. I definitely enjoyed myself and I'm really glad that I went. But y'all, let me tell y'all, my dad had one of his friends come over and she has a daughter. But she had already let my dad know that she's allergic to dogs and her daughter is scared of dogs. So of course my dad put the dog out on the deck. So, okay, he put the dog out on the deck and then one of my sisters let the dog back in, obviously not knowing the reasoning for him being on the deck. And the little girl took off like she was running around the house. And then the dog, of course, was running after her. Y'all, did y'all see how the dog is huge, okay? They took him to the pound and he's 50 pounds. He's a Jack Russell, a Jack Russell. Is it a Jack Russell Terrier or something? I don't know. But either way, you know, those are relatively small dogs, okay? But they told him that that dog is 50 pounds. And he's overweight. He's so obese because they feed him table food. That's why he's that big, okay? He's like a little freaking pig. But anyways, he can move. He was chasing after that girl. They must have went around the house 4 times before they were able to stop the girl from running and grab the dog. Mind you, all while this is happening, the friend was already like, she had like this big old thing of Tupperware, and she's like putting all her food in it. And the daughter, like, while she's running around, she bumps into her, knocks all the food, literally the container fell face down. All the food is all over the floor. Y'all, when I tell y'all it was a hot mess, it was a hot mess. And then my dad was, of course, freaking out and yelling like, who let that dog in? Who let that? He was like so pissed off. Yeah, it was such a hot mess. Like, it was a hot mess. But definitely, it was funny after, but before it was just like, oh my God. Anyways, so that was that. I had a great time, and yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make more of an effort of driving down there. I do want to start spending more time with my dad. Even though I talk to him every day, it's still not the same as spending time, but it's just harder when you guys don't live like in the same state and things like that. So yeah, I'm definitely, okay, he basically said that he was thinking about doing like a family vacation. So we may do that sometime in July or something. So we'll see. We'll stay tuned. But I need to make more time to see my dad and my siblings over there too. So fast forward. Okay, when I leave there, I pull up to the house. Mind you, y'all, my car was smoking a little bit. But I was thinking like, okay, I told y'all that it has an oil leak. So I'm like, okay, it probably just needs some more oil. I'll deal with it in the morning. No problem. So this morning I get up, and the first thing I do is check the oil. Cause I'm like, okay, I know it needs oil. But all the oil was still in there, almost as if nothing had leaked out, which was very strange. So I'm like, okay, great. I hop in the car. Because I had a doctor's appointment today. So I know you guys have been hearing me talk about me like doing another foot surgery. So that foot surgery is actually taking place this week. And so before I have the surgery, I have to have a pre-anesthesia appointment, which was the appointment for today. That's basically going to be the appointment to clear me for surgery. They're basically just making sure that I'm healthy enough to be put to sleep. So I had to do that appointment, and I get in the car, and then my car doesn't start. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, oh my God. So then I like tried again, and it was a no-go, y'all. The car was not starting. So then I had to run back in the house. I had to ask my sister, could I use her car? And she was like, yeah, but I knew she had something she had to do this morning too. So I was like, I'll be back in time for that. So I'm like flying, trying to make it in time for my appointment. Mind you, I could not remember the address. I was just literally going off of memory off the last time I had my pre-anesthesia appointment. So I was able to get there. I got there 4 minutes before my appointment time. Thank God. And everything was smooth. They literally took me as soon as I got in there. I didn't have to wait at all. And I did record a little bit of the appointment. I'm going to add that clip in here. But that appointment went good. Luckily, they didn't have to do like blood work because I had just got the other foot surgery not that long ago. So they still had my blood work on file and something else they didn't have to check, which was great. So that literally made my appointment like super fast. I want to say I was probably only in there for about 15 minutes and they cleared me for surgery. So I was able to get out of there and rush back. I was able to get my sister her car back in time for her to do everything she needed to do, which was perfect. I literally was just thinking like, thank you, God. Like, thank you so much for just blessing me to make it to my appointment on time, blessing me to get it back so I didn't hold my sister up. And on top of that, like the more I thought about it, I was like, God really blessed me to make it to my dad's house and make it back here without it like giving me any problems. Like at least it didn't start in front of my house. Like it could have been way worse, y'all. I could have had to pay to get that car towed all the way from freaking Culpeper. Like, God is so good. So God blessed me to take care of everything I needed to take care of. And I did call my mechanic. So he's looking at the car now. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. So just so that you guys know, like I have 2 vehicles. I have the one vehicle that I did in an earlier vlog where I took the car to get an oil change. I told y'all that the car had been sitting for a long time. That is like my newest car. It's not like a 2025 or anything, but it's my newest car. Like, it's definitely in great shape. Like, it wouldn't be anything too major wrong with the car. So that's like my reliable car. But here I have my other vehicle, which I actually bought from the auction. I got that car from the auction, and it's a great car, y'all. I just took my mechanic with me. He checked it out. Everything was good. And that car has literally been holding me down for a long time. I haven't had any major problems with that vehicle, just like minor stuff. And like I said, I already know that it has an oil leak. I just make sure I always keep oil like on hand. So hopefully whatever needs to be fixed with that car isn't anything major. But yeah, hopefully it's just a quick fix. I'm not really like stressing it too much, just because after this surgery, my surgery is on Friday. After that surgery, I'm not really going to be able to drive anyway, so I'm not tripping. But I really hope that we can get the car back on the road. I still want it to be working, obviously. So I had such a crazy morning. And what else do I have going on? I think I have a meeting this afternoon. But other than that, I'm relaxing. I'm just happy I made it to my appointment and everything's good. I'm happy I got to see my dad. And yeah, this will probably be the end of this vlog. But yeah, the surgery is on Friday. I'm not sure what time it's going to be. They're going to give me a call to let me know what time the surgery is going to be on Friday. Once I find out what time the surgery is, it'll let me know like what time I'll have to stop eating. Last time I think my surgery was like at 3 p.m. So I had to stop eating by midnight the night before, and I couldn't have any clear fluids up to 2 hours before. So hopefully it'll kind of be like the same thing, but we'll just have to see. And y'all, my morning has been so busy and crazy that I haven't even had time to eat. Like, it's after 12. It's 12:30, and I have not had anything to eat. No water, no food, a mint, anything. I'm starving. I'm getting ready to make me something to eat. And yeah, I'm just gonna chill for a second. But at least I had a productive morning. I got everything checked off the list, and I did some laundry. So that's a plus. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be sure to get you a new vlog soon. And yeah, I'll definitely be vlogging the whole surgery experience, so stay tuned for that. But I'll see you soon.